Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Identity Security Unleashed for the AI Era. This is an episode series that started about 6 weeks back, and we have been releasing new episodes around identity security and how that is changing in the AI era. As a part of today's episode, I am glad to have with me Vani Thiruvengadam. She's the Director of Solutions Engineering at Achilles, and the topic that we have for you today is something that most enterprises struggle with. Enterprises that have secrets vaults in multiple locations, in Azure, in GCP, in AWS, as well as on-premise deployments of HashiCorp. And secrets are sprawled in multiple locations, secrets and machine identities. Today's presentation is going to tell you how to deal with it. And it's not just tell you, it is to show you how to deal with this. We will actually have a demo that we will go through as well. With that, we'll get started. Just by means of introduction, for those of you who don't know Achilles, who may have not seen the previous episodes, let me just give you a quick introduction of who we are before we jump into multi-vault governance. Now, Achilles is an unified identity security platform that protects machines, AI agents, as well as human identities. There is no other platform in the market today that can claim that it is a unified platform where all of these capabilities are built into one platform. We are trusted by some of the largest companies in the world across financial services, retail, tech, and pharma. We secure 221 billion transactions, machine to machine interactions today, and it continues to grow at a rapid pace. You would have also seen our positive ratings in G2, both from a perspective of leadership, ease of use, support, as well as providing you the best ROI as well. And of course, Achilles is mentioned in some of the leading analysts in the world, including Gartner, Forrester, IDC, as well as KuppingerCole. With that quick introduction, this is an overview of our platform. I mentioned that we secure machine, AI agents, and humans. You can see all the capabilities of the platform. I want to emphasize that this is in one unified platform. Now, these capabilities may be offered by multiple vendors across multiple products today. It is very unique that we offer all of these in one platform, and it's a true platformization that it eliminates the needs for multiple product solutions and multiple UI. What we are going to focus on today is under the machine identity security category, where we are going to talk about multi-vault governance. Before we jump into the solution itself, what are the challenges with this? I want to use an actual customer example here. Someone who had to deal with 7,000 vaults spread across AWS, GCP, Azure, and on-premise HashiCorp Vault installations. And this customer had all of these challenges that we helped solve for them. The first is, of course, you don't know where your secrets are if they are sprawled over multiple locations. Imagine 7,000 vaults. The second challenge is ensuring you have governance and control over those secrets so you don't lose track of things. The third, of course, is manual and inconsistent rotation. Let us say you have a breach. In the event of a breach, you're rotating all your secrets. If you have multiple walls, multiple UIs, and multiple products, that by itself is a challenge. For some of you who may not know that this might be an issue, please refer to the Cloudflare breach that happened last year and how the company had to struggle to rotate secrets after an incident happened. And of course, you're paying for multiple products. You have to manage multiple products. You have to use multiple UIs. There is an operational complexity that is associated with it. And it exposes your company to risks, too many unmanaged secrets out there. And as I mentioned about the Cloudflare example, there is also a risk of slow incident response if you don't have the ability to have visibility, governance, and control over your secrets located in multiple locations. What Achilles multi-vault governance does is exactly solve those challenges for you. As you can see from the image on the right, Achilles will act as the governance layer and manager of all these secrets managers, AWS, Kubernetes Secrets, Azure Key Vault, Google Cloud, HashiCorp Vault, GitHub Secrets, etc., wherever your secrets may be, so you get an unified secrets visibility. Now, this helps you with the full lifecycle management of the vaults. and centralized access control and governance. What we mean by that is you can rotate secrets in an external vault through the keyless multi-vault governance. This accelerates your ability to respond to incidences in the event of a breach. And of course, it reduces the cost of having multiple vaults and management tools and the resources needed for management of those tools as well. And at the end of the day, the reason we do that is for the purpose of enterprise security and compliance, which this tool also helps manage. And this customer that I referred to that had 7,000 vaults had many of these vaults that you see on the right, and were able to consistently manage the secrets across these vaults using Aquila's multi-vault governance. But there is so much that I can talk about multi-vault governance. The best thing that I can do, though, is to show you the product in action, and we will pick many of the vaults that you see on the right, so you can see how easy it is to deploy and manage multi-vault governance. I want to invite my colleague, Vani Thiruvengadam, who's going to show this in action. What you see on this slide is what you're going to see it in action. With that, Vani, please show us what you've got.
Thank you, Suresh. I'm excited to show you all a demo of Achilles and our multi-vault governance solution. Before we jump into it, I want to share and talk about the problem that Suresh just talked about. Organizations have too many secret managers. They're decentralized by choice because they want to make sure that the development teams can develop with the tools that they're comfortable with the ecosystem they're familiar with. So you end up having secrets across many secret managers. It could be AWS Secrets Manager, Azure Key Vault, GCP Secrets Manager. This introduces is a lot of manual overhead. You have inconsistent access control, inconsistent governance, and actually increases your security risk tremendously. So let's talk about how Achilles with our multi-vault governance solution can actually help you with this. So this is our console. And here you can see that in a unified fashion, you can see all the external walls that you're using today in one unified dashboard. You can actually also see all the secrets that are being managed and rotated by Achilles today. Something as simple as clicking here and viewing all the secrets that are available to you. So you might be wondering, hey, how easy is it for me to add a new external vault in Achilles today? So let me show you that. But before we step into it, let's understand some basic concepts in Achilles. What is an item? An item is anything that you're trying to protect. So it could be an encryption key, it could be a static, rotated, or dynamic secret, a certificate. In this case, as we will be using today, it could be an external vault. What is an access role? An access role is who has access to this, right? And we have role-based and attribute-based access control. And we lead with the principle of least privilege, which means that at any point in time, we're going to give you the least amount of privileges possible to do the function that you want to do, to perform the actions that you're looking to do. What are user and auth methods? So this is how you have access to it. So in your organization today, you might already have a way to authenticate. Achilles works with several third-party vendors and integrates with them to give you very seamless human as well as machine integration. So we have this layer of authentication and then the layer of authorization that I already showed you to give you very granular control. Last but not the least, which we want to talk about today, is our targets. What is a target? A target is an external system that we integrate with to then perform an action on it. In this case, I'm going to try and rotate a secret. I'm going to try and add an external vault. So I already did add an external vault, which is AWS California. You might be like, hey, what does that involve? Not a lot, actually. It is fairly simple. And I'm using my gateway, which is a lightweight container, existing AWS IAM credentials. So I'm using one less password, and I have already provided connectivity to AWS California. So targets, again, you're creating a connection to an external system. So I'm going to go in here and add a new external vault, AWS, California. I need it to be in my folder. Target, as I said, the connection that we're going to use today. And my gateway, again, a lightweight extension of the customer's network. It sits in the customer's network to provide you with caching and advanced functionality. And with that, a couple of short steps, we now have connected an external vault within Achilles. Let us view all the secrets present here. So looks very easy. So let's think about what are all the functionalities that I can perform on this external vault. I can create a new secret, right? Let's do 3. I can set a value. And looks like I've already used that name, so perfect. So with a couple of steps, I was able to add a new secret within my new vault. And if you're wondering if it is being reflected, yes. If I go in here, this is already being reflected, dev user 4. So Achilles is not creating a copy of the secrets in the external vault. It is reflecting it in real time. So what else can I do? So I added a new vault within Achilles. I created a new credential. I'm going to update this one, and you will see that it will again be reflected in real time in the AWS Secrets Manager. There you go. And as always, I can also delete it. So you have full management of your secrets in the external vault through Achilles. And here you actually have a unified vision, unified visibility in addition to doing all these activities. So something top of mind for all of us is to move away from static secrets, have rotation. So think about it. All these secrets managers that we talk about have various ways of doing secrets rotation, not consistent, needs manual intervention, again, leads to ineffective or inconsistent governance. So how can you manage the rotation centrally from Achilles? So again, let's go to items, things that you want to protect. And I already have a rotated secret here. So let's talk about AWS MySQL rotated secret. What is this doing? I have a MySQL database in AWS, and I'm trying to rotate the secret for that. Again, fairly simple to set it up. And my configuration says rotate the secret every 90 days. And you can, by the way, also send a notification in advance when the rotation happens. So this is great. It's going to change the password at the target system. But what about all the secret vaults where the secret is stored that might need the update so as not to break the system, right? So you can actually sync this password to external vaults, multiple external vaults as you choose, and make sure that they stay in sync. So let us go ahead and rotate the secret. So as you can see, the new secret is IO3, starts with IO3. So let's go to Oregon and view the secret. As you can see, I just checked and the password is reflected here. Again, I will also go into GCP and look at the password. And you can see that the password is reflected. So in real time, I rotated a secret. It was rotated both at the target endpoint, which was the MySQL server, as well as in the GCP and AWS secrets vault, where this password is being used by several other workloads. And this happens in real time with Achilles. Let's also talk about access roles, access controls. So I said with Achilles, you have several third-party integrations for both machine and human access. So we use authentication that might already be was already established in your organization for authentication purposes. Then we want to layer it with very granular access, role-based access control and attribute-based access control. So as an example, I've created a few of these roles. So I'm saying any Okta user who's logged in and who has this group, a subclaim app.aws.admin, can now read, list, update, delete, and create, and work with any of the AWS external vaults. For read only, if they have the subclaim app.aws.read, then they can read and list the secrets. So again, leading with the principle of least privilege, you can control as granularly as you need who has access to what and what are the actions that they can perform. Just making sure that you can keep it consistent across walls, across secret managers, which is probably not possible today with all the secret sprawl that you have. Everything that happens across the platform is part of the audit logs, every action. So let us go ahead and look at all that we did and list the universal secrets. So every action that you perform on your external vault, really everything that happens across the platform is in the audit logs. And auditors and administrators will use this to make sure that they understand all the actions that have been performed, as well as to make sure to look for anomalies or suspicious behaviors. They can also integrate external SIEM systems, Elastic, Splunk, Datadog to make sure that they can then perform analytics and understand what is the work that's being done on these roles. So again, to everything that I've showed you thus far, by the way, our platform is highly extensible. So everything that I showed you that I did on the console can also be done using our CLI, our API, and our SDK. So you can automate this, use IAC for automation. Our platform lends itself to that. So just to summarize, we started by showing you this unified view of our universal secrets connector, our multi-vault governance, where you can view all the external vaults that you're connected to, that you're working with. You can see all the secrets that are being rotated and managed by Achilles. I also showed you how easy it is to add an external vault, work with it, just the same as you would in the console of your third-party vendor. Uh, we rotated some secrets. We looked at very granular access control. And last but not the least, our audit logs, which gives you insights into everything that's being done on the with our multi-vault governance solution. So I hope you all found this helpful, and thank you. And over to you, Suresh.
Thank you, Vani. That was a fantastic demo. And as I showed in the slide just before the demo started, we were able to see unified visibility, creating a new secret, adding new vaults, rotating those secrets, RBAC and ABAC, as well as governance and policy. There are secrets visibility vendors out there, but the reason the product is called multi-vault governance and control is it is not just the visibility that matters. It's what you can do with it. The governing and controlling of the secrets is what ultimately adds business value on using and getting the most out of your existing walls as well. That was a fantastic demo again, Vani. Thank you for your demo today. So if you want to see this product in action in your environment, please request a demo. We'll be happy to tailor a demo for your needs, and you can request a demo from the website itself. If you want to see the other sessions in the series, you can find it in our website too. That brings me to what the next session is. We talked about the Achilles platform. The next session that we will have is on certificate lifecycle management. To register for the series Identity Security Unleashed for the AI Era, just go to the Achilles website and you will see the registration link at the top of the page. Suresh and Vani signing out, and please give multi-vault governance a try. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.